A silent war in the deep sea, unreachable by humans. Already. Begin to biomimicry. The ultimate spy robot disguised as a marine creature. They are not. Fish, however, can deceive sonar and visual detection, employing sophisticated assassination tactics against bee swarms. The rules of naval warfare have been rewritten. China cleverly conceals its actions from the United States. Wireless battery life. Who can dominate the deep sea? Case. Or, hidden within the code of life release studies is how machines learn deep sea survival while humans. Are you the master of the ocean? Are you ready to face the deep sea? Has there been a revolution? The enemy's Izumo-class quasi-aircraft carrier group has. Entering the pre-arranged ambush zone, and the flying fish swarm can awaken and unlock the security lock, letting them see the real deal. Naval battle. Yahoo! Fire alarm. The forecast is rapidly approaching. The prediction. The broadcast has exceeded 2,000 views. Time all haiku battle start. The technology backdump is attached to the Let me tell you about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Let me tell you about it. The target has been completed. How terrifying will future wars be? A video that will send chills down your spine. Technologically advanced countries can achieve almost complete automation, or even require only a few machines tools. A single person can defeat a nation's transport plane 30 minutes before the start of a war. Starting from behind enemy lines thousands of kilometers away. The entire process of flying to the destination and opening the hatch requires only two soldiers operating a remote control. Crates upon crates of missiles were being dropped one after another into the combat zone. This was no ordinary mission. They used their missiles in extreme. It plunged downwards at high speed, reaching an altitude of 200 to 300 meters. When the parachute reaches a certain height, the parachute at the top will automatically open. Even more amazing is what follows. The parachute and missile separated and rapidly descended to the ground. He slammed his head down and buried it in the grass. From the outside, buried in a way that is impossible to see with the naked eye. The gods of death beneath the earth remained silent. They buried the enemy's armored vehicle units as they drove this way. The reconnaissance probe can capture the information instantly as it approaches. In the short time it took, he immediately launched an attack. Meanwhile, other buried missiles were also activated almost simultaneously, naturally affecting enemy tanks. They wouldn't surrender. They began to fight back. However, the flames that were ejected happened to become the target of the laser. These missiles unleashed their full firepower against the oncoming force. The tanks were raging wildly. A single shell fired can destroy an armored vehicle, completely superior to tanks in terms of low cost and large numbers. No, any Jiang family power, but this kind of solid. The fixed-mode automatic missile launch has significant limitations. To compensate for its inability to move, the military also has another high-precision weapon, and the two have complementary shortcomings. It's more like a miniature tank, with solar panels all over the top. After landing in the combat zone, at a distance from the ground, the parachute will automatically deploy slowly at a distance of 500 meters. The mini-tank was transported to the ground to avoid being detected during landing. After, the small tank will automatically retract. Parachute. After erasing his own traces, what followed was a shocking scene. Camouflage everywhere. The screen can identify surrounding vegetation and choose camouflage colors. From a bird's eye view, no one could detect this camouflage technique. It's truly remarkable. A top-tier system can effectively evade enemy aerial reconnaissance when enemy tanks and armored vehicles approach. When it pounced, the little tank immediately entered hell mode. One shell after another was fired from the top, propelling them toward the tank. Within minutes, thousands of missiles could be launched at a tank formation without any. What tank armor could withstand such a fierce fire attack? Half as small. After that time, the entire enemy tank force was wiped out. It was a complete and predictable defeat, but what was most frightening was the beheading. These are for soldiers disguised as tourists. Their motorcycles hold a hidden secret. Ultimately, it was the assassin sister who carried out the assassination. It automatically starts working when the tow stops. As the enemy, they naturally deployed sentries. The sentries saw a stranger approaching. Recently, for ordinary people, it was merely a gesture to let them leave. But this, the assassination missiles had already been deployed. After the motorcycle leaves, a probe will emerge from the middle of the missile, disguised as an automatic sprinkler, patiently waiting for the prey to take the bait. The target always comes out eventually. Generally speaking, people usually travel by car. The convoy drove past. The front of the sprinkler is the interior. High-definition cameras will automatically recognizes license plate numbers and calculates distance. Once target recognition is successful, it only takes. It can destroy the target in just 2 seconds. Its destructive power is so great that no one can survive. This is the terror of future warfare. This technology is not unusual. We are now fully capable of implementing it. Honey, mother, you're really making me scared. It aims attention to the entire ship's electrical system. Magnetic static. Mo Tianyu has reported his location to the west. Please proceed immediately to intercept Ling Jiao. Number 1 has been received. Invading missile launch system. Successfully cracked. We were ambushed, so we immediately found cover. I can't see anything anymore. Beam World Ball. Unprotected cross-regional non-destructive mission at Jiaoliu-Erji Expressway. Target identified. Operation Fierce Eagle. Help, help. Receive. To hell with my radar detection. Unbeknownst to many enemy aircraft, Air Force One was attacked by an unidentified target. The People's Liberation Army shocked the world. Released by the PLA News and Communication Center. Video. Display PLA officers and soldiers. We started using a bionic bird tool, small enough to be a pigeon. Between a sparrow and a crow, the size is roughly equivalent to a hawk or a crow. This machine, the mechanical bird's shape is similar to. If true, birds are relatively small and silent when flapping its wings. It is difficult to detect when hiding and concealing itself, and it also has command and control capabilities, information and intelligence, and other military technologies. In the civilian sector, it can also be used for aerial environmental monitoring and photography. Besides simulation, model airplanes and other similar products. Attention! The snorkeling submersible developed by the team from Northwestern Polytechnical University has also attracted worldwide attention. In 2023, the equipment passed the 1025-meter depth test in the South China Sea and achieved underwater gliding for 60 days. Moreover, it can ride the ocean current after the power is turned off. Drifting across the entire Pacific Ocean, it is highly concealed and difficult to detect. Quilt. Discovered. These biomimetic drones can carry miniature infrared cameras, etc. The detection equipment monitors the enemy's every move in real time. It can also carry electronic jamming equipment to interfere with the target. Fang's radar communications could even carry suicide bombs. Device against the enemy. Personnel, equipment, vehicles, and aircraft carriers conduct all-encompassing cluster strikes. Imagine the People's Liberation Army using this kind of cutting-edge technology to protect the skies in the future. Defending our maritime borders will elevate our national defense and security to a higher level. Why can't American submarines dive like Russian submarines? Most submarines use steel pressure hulls, which are robust and reliable, but it limits the submarine's ability to operate safely. The diving depth, like that of the Abuya-class submarines, is typically around 250 to 300 meters. Meter depth activity. Russia took a different approach during the Cold War. They built some submarines with titanium alloy hulls. Too light and stronger, and corrosion resistant. If some of these submarines can dive to depths of over 600 meters, then why doesn't the United States have one? Do it this way? Too expensive and difficult to weld. Deep sea diving also weakens material properties over time. The United States did not pursue extreme depth, but rather focus on more advanced weapons, and the sonar, like the Mark 48 torpedo, was designed for high-speed navigation and capable of deep penetration warfare. Russia still possesses a small number of capabilities. Submarines capable of deep diving, but most titanium alloy submarines have been decommissioned.